it's Karen. This is going to be my vlog for the Pause, Rest, Read Readathon, a new moon celebration that Sean and I do every month, but it is going to be like the best vlog ever. Not so much for the vlogging aspect, but more for like my mindset, because I am officially an auntie. Woo! I'm so excited. Anyway, so the whole point of Pause, Rest, Read is to take 1 week a year during the new moon, but really the idea is 1 week a year, or 1 week a year, 1 week a month. It doesn't, we do it during the new moon, but the idea is you could do it whenever. And it's just a time each month where you get to just like ground yourself, settle into what makes you who you are, read, relax, just take time to nurture yourself. And this is just like the perfect timing for me, because life update, basically this whole summer I feel like I've been living out of a suitcase, which has been amazing. Like, I am literally having the best summer I think I've ever had in my life, but it is just like a lot, like feeling like I'm never home. And so basically I went on a work retreat, which was the most amazing experience because I've been working with these people online for an entire year, and I got hugs from all of them in person, and we were able to spend time together, and it was just so amazing. But like, I didn't sleep before that trip because I was so excited to meet everyone, and then I didn't sleep very much during the trip because I was getting used to a new bed, and then it was time to go and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And it was so much traveling, so much traveling. I get home, I'm not even home for 24 hours, and basically like the instant I get home, I have this insane like nesting vibe where I am just like cleaning my whole apartment, getting everything out of my suitcase, laundry done, blah blah blah, and then repacking it because, well, basically any day now at that point, my sister-in-law was going to have her baby, and I just wanted to be ready, but I was just like very intense about it, like not just like, oh, leisurely packing, like when shall the baby come, like there was an intensity behind it. Even though I hadn't even been home 24 hours, I decided like to check and see if my mom wanted to go out to dinner that night, and I asked her if I could spend the night because the next day I was going to be working fairly close to her house at the nature center, and we were watching the news and they were talking about low pressure, like huge storm coming. And so I texted my brother like 6 p.m. or so, and I was like, change of prediction, because previously I'd predicted that his baby was gonna come like during the new moon, so like around Wednesday-ish, and I was like, I'm changing my prediction, like your baby is gonna be born Saturday or Sunday. Like I just want to put that in writing, like in my text, whatever. And so anyway, we went to bed that night, whatever. But apparently we found out in the morning that about an hour and a half after I said that, my sister-in-law started having contractions. And she basically was having them consistently through the whole night. We basically woke up that morning to a text saying just that, and that around 4:30 in the morning, they ended up going to the hospital, and they were far enough along to be admitted. All day Saturday was just like this intense like tension of just like, this baby's coming, and like we don't want to text too much because we want to give them space, but like we want to know what's going on. And it was just like the emotional tension was just insane. I haven't experienced anything like it before. Like, I didn't think that my physical body would be so connected to what was happening to my brother and sister-in-law's life, basically. Anyway, regardless, they had the baby that night. It was a boy, which I pretty much, like, I wasn't just guessing it was a boy the whole time. Like, even my internal like dialogue in my head, or like my envisioning, like what would the future look like, what do I want to do with this baby, like what are some ideas of like outings we could go on, and you know, stuff like that. Like, it was just always a boy in my head. So it was so cool that that was validated. And then also, like, while my sister-in-law was in labor, I was texting my brother about like, oh, well, if he's born like, this was too much. He got a little mad at me. If he's born between this hour and this hour, then he'll be a this rising. And if he's born this, okay, we were just talking astrology. Well, regardless of what his rising sign ended up being, because he was born on July 23rd, he's definitely a Leo. So I was talking about Leo, and my brother was like, oh my gosh, like apparently they already had that name. They figured it out at the last minute, but they did already have that before they went to the hospital or before I started texting. So I didn't like predict the name or anything, but I was like mentioning that name in conversation, connected to astrology, not connected to the name, and it freaks my brother out. So there's just like, there was so much tension about like this baby and like what was going on that we didn't really know what was going on. Like we knew she was in the hospital, but like, you know, it's just hard to not be there, which obviously I don't want to be there. No thank you. But I'm just saying, like, there was tension, and then there was tension afterwards because we finally like found out like who the baby was, like their name, their gender, a picture of them. And then it was like, okay, when can we meet them? And then there was just like this positive anxiety of like, we just want to like hold them, we just want to like meet them, whatever. Anyway, and then finally, like today, I was able to meet him. His name is Leo, and it's just like the timing for this readathon just fits perfectly into my personal life, because now that the baby's here and I've held him, there's just like this cathartic release, and I am just like so excited to be an auntie. I'm so excited for all the like future adventures I can have with this kid. Like I already have like an art project that I want to like take over when he's like, I don't know when would be a good age, like maybe 3 or 4 months. I have an art project, like craft, that I want to do with him, and like I just have all these ideas for like stuff we could do together. And so yeah, we'll see how it works out, obviously, but like I'm just like really excited to be an aunt, and this is just a perfect time after all the traveling and all the baby stuff and like whatever, just to let it go and relax.
It's great to as well experience that setting in another country, which helps you learn.
Well guys, it's apparent that I suck at vlogging, although speaking with Sean, she said basically it was kind of on brand for the Pause, Rest, Read readathon, so I'm gonna go with that I was trying to be on brand. I've been doing loads of resting, not a lot of vlogging. Today I am headed to Grand Rapids for what I am considering the last day. Epic fail again, but it's all good. I just went floating and I just totally like embraced the whole experience. Didn't vlog at all.